Europe stands as a monument to human ambition, its cathedrals, its art, its ideas. From Athens to the Enlightenment, we built a world on reason, liberty, and the belief in the individual. This was not luck, but the result of centuries of struggle and conviction. Our inheritance, Bach's music, Kant's philosophy, Shakespeare's words, and the radical idea of inalienable rights. But today, a shadow falls across this legacy. The confidence that once defined Europe has faded, replaced by anxiety and self-doubt. The story of who we are is fractured. Our values feel fragile, and the light of the Enlightenment dims. We see the symptoms everywhere: nervous glances, fortified buildings, a sense of foreboding. Europe, once proud of its ideas, now seems unable to defend them, even within its own borders. The great story of Europe has reached a moment of uncertainty, and the question is whether we can protect what remains. The crisis has a name, but few dare to speak it. Europe welcomed millions from the Islamic world, believing in easy assimilation and the universality of Western values. We never asked if fundamentally different worldviews could truly coexist. Instead, our leaders insisted all cultures were equal, silencing honest debate. This silence allowed grievances to fester and parallel societies to form. In many cities, foreign religious codes now rival national law, and liberal values are openly rejected. Most people stay quiet, taught to distrust their own perceptions. The gap between official narratives and lived reality has become a chasm. The silence is not peace, it is surrender. At the heart of Europe's crisis is a collision of two worldviews. The West, shaped by the Enlightenment, values reason, individual rights, and secular law. Islam, in its orthodox form, fuses the sacred and the secular, with divine law governing all aspects of life. These are not minor differences, they are opposing foundations. One places sovereignty with the individual, the other with God. One allows doubt and dissent. The other holds God's law as perfect and unchangeable. To believe these systems can seamlessly blend is a dangerous fantasy. The European project assumed religion could be private, but now faces a faith that is unapologetically public and political. We are witnessing a collision between two incompatible visions of life and liberty. The cracks in Europe's foundations are now impossible to ignore. Demands for religious law in civil matters challenge the principle of one law for all. Allowing parallel legal systems fragments the nation into competing tribes. Women's rights, once a triumph of Western progress, are eroding as regressive ideologies gain ground. Silence in the face of this is a betrayal of our own principles. Most critical is the assault on free speech, the right to question, offend, and dissent. Fear and self-censorship now haunt writers and artists. Each concession chips away at the foundations of our liberal order. The pillars of secular law, liberty, and free expression are being fractured from within. We are trading our inheritance for chaos and uncertainty. Europe stands at a precipice, its confidence and coherence fading. We have lost faith in the values that made us who we are, teaching our children to apologize rather than defend them. A civilization that cannot transmit its values is already dying. The choice is stark. Continue down the path of decline or rediscover the courage to defend our inheritance. We must speak plainly about the challenges we face and reaffirm the Enlightenment's principles as non-negotiable. This will require courage and a willingness to stand against conformity and guilt. The future of a continent hangs in the balance. The silence must end. The evasions must stop. As the light fades, the question remains: is anyone willing to turn it back on?